What's up, guys? God's Leap back with another video. In this video, we're continuing our Destiny 2 prep series. We're doing the Awakening, which is the final mission of the Dark Below. Tomorrow we will have the Dark Below recap video, and then we will start the House of Wolves. House of Wolves, a lot of people didn't like because it had Prison of Elders that didn't have an actual raid. But for me, I really enjoyed House of Wolves and what it had, and I really enjoyed the Prison of Elders, but at the same time it would have still been fun to have had a Fallen themed raid. I know we do have the Siva version of, you know, the Wrath of the Machine and whatnot, but I don't know, just a regular Fallen raid would have been a lot of fun. But let's get into this mission. We're going to destroy Crota's soul and still have to fight him anyways, but that's how the hive works. So basically, if you kill them or their soul or whatever, then they go into their ascendant realm, and then if you kill them there, then they're done for good. So we don't have to worry about Crota or Oryx no more, technically, as far as when you're in Destiny 2, but it's still fun to look back at it. So let's get into this mission.
6 of us went down into that pit. I was vain enough to believe we could defeat Crota, but the hive caught his soul before we could destroy him, and then there was only death. We failed. You cannot destroy the soul of Crota.
I don't know why it's doing this, but for some reason it's putting me down here halfway. So basically you come from the spawn. You'll be familiar with this, but basically we're pretty close to outside, but the place where we first opened the door on the moon, that door's right up there. So you'll just come in here and down the stairs. I must have had tried to do something. I don't really know. But we're going to probably kind of run through here a little bit. Not spend a lot of time here. Oh goodness, oh goodness. As Seth MacFarlane would say, Mila Kunis, Mila Kunis. Alright, I think, uh-oh. Now, right there, he said closer.
The ritual has begun.
I'm just saying, doesn't it seem like a huge ploy when the guy says closer? I remember for this task to get the Husk of the Pit moved to the next one, you had to melee 4 of those guys, and this was the mission you did it on, if you wanted to get it done, because there's so many of them. But it was tough because they would be in these big groups. Alright, there's another one here. Most times, this first part of the mission, you would just run through every single bit of it, but for the sake of the mission, I'm going to do it. Right here, there are some ads that come out, but I'm not really worried with them too much, because we'll be back through here in a minute. And for those of you who've played Taken King, if you're familiar with this section, this is also where the Last of Light mission takes place, and that's the mission where you can get the Black Spindle, which is the revamped version of the Black Hammer.
Find the Wakers. Stop them.
Oh yeah, I need a sniper rifle. Hold on, I forgot about that. The Wakers. That'll do. I wish I had my black hammer still, but I don't. All right. Booyah!
soul.
Be headshotting like a boss. How many times is she gonna say waking his soul? Hey, big boy. Bye, big boy. There is an ogre right up here. Yeah. Nah, we're not going to waste because we're going to need that in a minute. Take him out with this. Because we are going to need all the firepower we got. Now, what I like to do up here, and you got to be careful because they will spawn enemies behind you so that you'll go forward. But I stand right up on here on the edge.
Crota,
There, that's his soul in that thing right there. See all these knights? I like to stay right here because it's going to spawn one of those explosion things right there. So basically, I'll just take them out right here. And none of the wizards are going to wake up as long as you don't shoot them. Yeah, so see? So now there's stuff that's going to pop up behind you if you don't come over. Alright, so there's 3 wizards. And basically, if you take them out one at a time, the next one's not going to come till you shoot it. But when you shoot the next one, they're both going to go active. Alright, so now there's, oh wait, no, I forgot. Yeah, there's 4 of them. So we're going to take this one out, and then the last 2 will come together. So what I like to do is see if I can get a rocket on one of them. They move so much though. Oh man, this was hard too. Because when he shoots his big bomb at you, literally it will kill you in one hit. Well, there it's coming. Oh, see, that thing will take you out. We about to take him out. We about to take him out. You ready? Oh, I don't think that hits him. Oh, no. Reload. Whoo! Oh, man, I almost messed that up. Don't use your striker on him. All right.
Crota's soul is banished. You have given me the gift of vengeance. I thank you. And even if they don't yet know it, the city thanks you.
The only thing that made me mad about this map right here is back here so open and big. But we should be able to go up there. We should be able to go up here, but we can't. But, you know, it's whatever. But this is still fun. This was originally really, really hard. That took quite a few tries when we first came in here back in 2014. Alright guys, well that is it. We have destroyed Crota's soul. And basically we'll talk a little bit about the raid here. So if you haven't done the raid yet, spoilers. So basically since we destroyed the soul of Crota, he's now in his ascendant form, which is kind of see-through. He's a big, tall guy with a huge sword. And basically when you go down into the pit, you have to fight off a bunch of enemies to get across the bridge in what's called traversing the abyss. And then once you cross the little bridge you create and you go in there, you have to form another bridge. Bridges are very prominent in this raid. and you have to get from one side to the other using these totems like you would in King's Fall if you played King's Fall, and you have to get people to stand on them so that you can keep the bridge up. You fight a lot of knights with swords, especially now that they've revamped it. They've made it a lot better. Used to, you just got across the bridge and that was it. Now you have to get across the bridge with swords and fight the sword knights. And then basically you fight off, what's her name? Ear-Ute, the, man, what is she? She's a wizard. The Death Singer. Yeah, you have to fight the Death Singer and kill her, and then you fight Crota. And if you die, you got an Oversoul behind him that will wipe your whole team. It's a lot of fun. You should definitely play the raid. But once you take Crota out in that instance in his Ascendant form, you never have to worry about him ever again. Later on in Taken King, you'll actually visit them while they're doing his his funeral. They're doing his funeral and everything, and doing the last rites over him, which is why the mission's called Last Rites. So we'll talk about that more in Taken King. Tomorrow we're going to do the recap of all this stuff, talk about the story as a whole, and then the next day we're going to start the House of Wolves, go into the fallen side of all this a little bit. But that's it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. We're about halfway through or so with the videos, and we're halfway to Destiny 2 from where we were before. There's a little less than a month now, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I hope you guys are ready. Like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Comment below. Let me know if there's anything I missed or something you'd like to add. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.